All here again from AEC Forum, Rich071. Got a review for you today for a new product which I purchased on Tuesday night, and it came on Thursday it was. Thursday it came, and it's from, I've ordered it from my e-pack, and it costs £22.99 with £1.95 postage. I'm talking about the Aerotank Mega. Now they do a mini as well, which is £18.99. This is a 3.8mm capacity tank, and it comes with two tanks. I'll show you in a minute on the unboxing. It comes with a 304 grade stainless steel body and a stainless steel tank, and it also comes with a Pyrex glass tank, and it also comes with two 2-ohm bottom dual coil heads and a removable stainless steel drip tip. Now on the box it's got like a quick start guide on the back. If you pause the video you could read that yourself, and on the side is a Kanger authenticity label, one of them scratch and check kind of labels. And in the box it's a slidey open affair that you get with these new Kanger stuff at the moment. So we slide it open. It's got a flap. Now I am getting another camera to do close-ups, but this will have to do for the time being. What we've got here is in the box is a Pyrex glass tank here, a beauty ring, an extra coil, and there's a coil in there. I have been using this. I've just cleaned it out and set it up as it was when it arrived to me. When it did arrive, actually, it had the glass tank installed and the stainless steel one was in there, but I'll be using the stainless steel in this video. That's the glass tank. I'll take the bits out one at a time. Quite a thick glass tank as well. There's no burrs or sharp edges on it, not the one I've got anyway. Beauty ring, which is a 22mm beauty ring, and the coil heads. Now I've had to hold off a little bit on the review on the coil on this tank because I had problems with the one that was inserted in the tank. After about half an hour just gurgling away, flooding all the time, and that was with a 50/50 juice. So I had to hold off till I spoke to Ash at my e-pack. He sent my email that I've told him all about it to Kanger, and they're going to look into it. There's a few people, I mean obviously I may have just had a dead coil or something, but it was dragging in too much juice even with the airflow wide open. So what you got on the new coil heads from Kanger for these tanks is they're a bit Aspire type looking heads. The dual coil, as I said, this is 2 ohms, and you've got two holes there and 2 holes there, so you got 4 in total. The old Aspire heads they had problems with had 4 holes. I don't know what the diameter of them holes were, but them Aspire heads had problems with flooding, and they reduced it to 2 holes. Since then they haven't had any problems with the flooding issue. Well, this hasn't been reported as the heads having any problems with the new batch. So I'm hoping that to stop this, that Kanger will do something about probably reducing them holes down to 2. Because me personally, I don't think it needs 4. Probably only needs 4 if you're using very heavy PG juice. Sorry, very heavy VG juice. So yeah, I did have a problem with one of the coils in the box. I'll take the tank out. Now Kanger of late have gone really high tech. I mean, when you look at that tank, it looks like a high-end tank. and the stainless steel, it's a pretty you know, solid bit of kit, to be honest. Just pick up my K-Fun now. It's, I would say weight wise it's as heavy, just as heavy as a K-Fun Light. This is a Light Plus, a genuine one. But yeah, it's build quality, can't fault it at all. Got the air hole on the ring there at the bottom. We'll start at the top, sorry. We'll start at the top. Stainless steel drip tip, K-Fun style, and removable. So it's got a clear O-ring on there, translucent, whatever you want to call it. And we'll take the bottom off so I can show you that's your tank section. It's your drip tip, 510 drip tip, and you've got 4 holes at a centre channel. The 4 holes is where you would fill any of them 4 holes. You put your juice down there, don't put it down the centre channel, else it'll come out the bottom, because you fill this upside down like that. This screws apart. That noise is just the O-rings. I've just cleaned it out, and it just comes apart. It just comes apart from each other, away from each other. The top cap has got an O-ring on, and it's it's like a fixed style O-ring. That is, it's got an internal O-ring there at the top as well. So it's got not only just on the side but on the top as well. And your threading as it is down the central channel there. Then you've got your stainless steel tank with your little cut out nail bits. I believe they had problems with the machining of this at Kanger because the original release was a plain style tank, and they ended up putting ridges in it. Now on the bottom you've got 4 holes and a centre channel. The 4 holes is where the juice feeds through into the base at the bottom, and that's the bottom of it with the threads. The threading on this, by the way, is very good all the way throughout the atomizer. If I'll just give you a look at it with the glass tank on. So what you do is, you can do this either way. I put it on the top cap. Place it onto the top cap. Place the bottom half section of the tank, and just screw it in. You'll start feeling some resistance. I just hold the top cap and the tank now, and just screw that. Don't overly tighten it. It doesn't need to be over tightened. And then that's what it. I'll screw the bottom on now. I'll show you what it looks like with the glass section on. That's what it looks like. Drip tip with the glass section added. So yeah, it's a great bit of kit. It's great that it comes with the glass and the stainless steel. I like the stainless steel one aesthetically. It looks really nice with what I'm using it on. Yeah, because I'm using it on my Semaphore. So we'll put the glass tank away for the time being, and we'll set it up. So what we've got, I'll show you the airflow controller first. This is the bottom part now. So what you've got is another tiny O-ring around there. Now this kit doesn't come with any spare O-rings at all for this, so don't know how long they're going to last. What we've got is a rotatable airflow controller with, let me just get my SpongeBob ruler out. Looks like a 2mm hole. 2mm hole there, and on the bottom you've got some little painted on notches. Now the biggest notch is where it is on the is wide open. That's where you're going to get full 2 mil of airflow through there. And as you turn it, if you can see that, as you turn it, the air hole closes off. Sorry that see the air hole, it's just closed off now, it's just starting. It's just starting to open. That's fully closed. Sorry about the camera, I'm trying to get to a close-up camera to do these close-ups better. But for me, that ring is, it's okay. It could be doing, it could be a little bit tighter, in my honest opinion, because it does move around quite easily. I would have preferred it to be a bit tighter. Let me just get some. So I've just washed it out, so it's got a bit of water in it. So yeah, it could be done with a bit tighter. Now, although these, I've got these new style coil heads. This is a Aerotank, mini Aerotank 3, or Aerotank, the old Aerotank coil head, and these fit straight in there, so you can use them. This is one I've built with a marker coil and cotton, because one of the that other coil head didn't work, so I built one from the old. So yeah, the old style Kanger Aerotank heads work in this. But I'm going to set it up with the stock head it come with. So what you do is you just get your stock head, your stock Kanger head, and just screw it into the base, and that's what it looks like when it's screwed in. Now build your tank section up with whatever tank section you want, whether it's be the glass or the stainless. Place it together and then just screw the two ends. Just screw the two ends together. Like that, like so. And then fill her up with some juice. Now I'm using a 50-50 juice cherry pie, and what I do is just stick the nozzle down one of the holes. Obviously with a stainless steel tank you're not going to see it fill up, so you just got to just keep an eye on the level. By as soon as it comes up to the level of the holes, just stop. So we'll fill this up. That's about it. So about 3.8 in there. Then what you do is you take your bottom bit, keeping that upright because you just filled that up, and you place it together and just screw. And when you're screwing, you've got to hold the bottom part of the tank, because if you hold the ring, it'll start turning. The ring will. So hold the bottom, hold it right at the bottom, and just tip it up. And that's the way it's going to screw onto your atomizer, onto your mod. Put your drip tip on. Get the airflow ring where you want it. I have it nearly wide open on the second to last notch, and then I've already got it set up on my samovar, so it's already set up with regards to putting it on the head. That's how it looks on my samovar, and it looks fantastic on the samovar. Now in total, let me just take it back off again. I'll just give you a sizing with my SpongeBob ruler. That's 65 millimeters, including the drip tip. If you don't include the drip tip, not including the drip tip, it's 44 millimeters. So, and I've next to a K-Fun, it's virtually the same size as a K-Fun Light Plus, without the drip tip, and the top without the. Yeah, in total, it's roughly to the tops here. It's roughly about the same height as a K-Fun Plus, K-Fun Light Plus. So we'll stick it back on. Resistance. .1. Show you that again, just make sure. 2.1. That's what it's reading on my Samovar 2.1 ohms. So we'll take a toot on this. We've got a couple of primer puffs with the air hole closed, and then we'll this is running at 9.4 watts at the moment. 9.4, I can see it. That's why it's running at 9.4 on my Samovar. As you can see, stacks of vapour. Flavour is very good, and the fact that it can use, I mean, I've got quite a few like say old Aerotank heads, mini Aerotank 3 as well. I've got a mini Aerotank 3 and I use the heads because you can rebuild these. Like these ones, I've looked at the coil heads and they don't seem to come apart. If they do, then I haven't been able to get them apart to sort of see if you can use them and rebuild them because they're a bit similar to the Aspire heads. So I just rebuild the old Kanger Aerotank heads and put a microcoil and cotton in them, and they run in that tank. So yeah, it's very good. Like I said, build quality is superb for a £24 atomizer with postage. Couple of negatives for me out of the box was that one of the heads wasn't working properly. Quality control issue again, and the airflow ring could do with sort of tightening up a little bit more from personal. But I mean, it's okay. It's just I could do with it being a bit tighter as the atomizer gets hotter down the bottom here. It goes even a bit slacker. So, and also what I would like in there personally is the bottom 510 there. It's a little bit off centre. It does move about. It's a pin that you can push out. You can push the pin out and back in. I would have liked the insulation to come level with the top of that. It's just a rubber grommet in there to insulate that pin, because if that pin ends up touching the sides of that 510 connection, the screw bit, it will short out. So I would have liked the insulation to be level with the top of that pin, so a bit more insulation in there would have been nice. But yeah, a great little atomizer. With it being 22mm as well, it's going to look great on most mods, where they've been mods like this or a mechanical. I mean, I've got a mechanical device here, but it's a 23mm one, so I won't show you it on that. But on an Nemesis or anything like that, it's going to look great. I'll put another drip tip on it for you. This is a Fisher's Hand style drip tip. Looks pretty smart with them. And I'll take another toot. Lovely. Nice and warm, the vape, I thought. Getting a warm vape from it at 9.4 watts on a 2 ohm dual coil. It's not cold at all. Flavours bang on with it. So that's the Aerotank Mega, guys and girls. Hope you found that to your liking. Don't think I've missed anything out. It's a great tank, great bit of kit for the money, and what you get. Obviously, you get an Ego cone as well, which you can use it on an Ego battery. A bit heavy, a bit top heavy if you're going to use it on an Ego battery, but it's mainly built for these type of devices, 22mm devices really, Nemesis or any 22mm mod. So yeah, great looking device. I like it with the stainless steel tanks personally. I think it's going to be my. I've been using this since I've had it, but I've been using it with a Pro-Tank, an Aerotank Mini Pro-Tank 3 head in it. That's the first time I've used this other coil head, the second coil head that was in it. But yeah, brilliant tank for the money. My e-pack selling it at the moment, got it in stock. The heads are coming next week after speaking with Ash. But yeah, there's other vendors selling it as well, but personally I had this from my e-pack, so they'll be the ones that get the enunciations at the top. So thanks for watching, guys and girls, and I'll see you again shortly. Bye.